Can you imagine holding a secret so big, so earth-shattering, that the moment you reveal it, the world changes for everyone around you? For years, one man has held such a secret. He's risen from the lowest of lows, a slave, a prisoner, to the highest position in the most powerful nation on earth, second only to Pharaoh himself. He's the man in charge of all the food in Egypt during a devastating global famine. And for the second time, his brothers, the very men who sold him into slavery decades ago, are standing right in front of him. They're bowing, begging for grain, completely clueless that the powerful Egyptian lord they're pleading with is the little brother they once threw into a pit and left for dead. The tension in the room is unbearable. Joseph has been testing them, playing a long, elaborate game to see if their hearts have changed. He framed his youngest brother, Benjamin, for theft, and now their older brother, Judah, is offering himself as a slave in Benjamin's place, just so their elderly father won't have to suffer the loss of another beloved son. Seeing this, seeing their repentance, their love for their father, their willingness to sacrifice, it breaks him. All the years of pain, of confusion, of waiting come crashing down. He can't keep up the act for another second. He looks at his attendants, at all the Egyptian officials in the room, and with a voice choked with emotion, he cries out, "Have everyone leave my presence." The doors close. It's just him and his brothers, alone, and then he just lets go. He weeps, not quietly, but so loudly, so uncontrollably, that the guards outside hear him. The palace staff hears him. The sound of his grief echoes all the way to Pharaoh's own household. Through his tears, he looks at his stunned, terrified brothers. The air is thick with fear. What is happening? Is this powerful ruler about to execute them? He finally speaks, and the words hang in the air, changing everything. "I am Joseph." Silence. Pure, terrified silence. Their minds are racing, trying to process the impossible. Joseph, the brother they sold, standing here, dressed as an Egyptian prince? It can't be. They are so frozen with fear, they can't even speak. He then asks the one question that's been burning in his heart for all these years. Is my father still living? But they can't answer. They are just paralyzed. Seeing their terror, Joseph's heart softens. He's not here for revenge. He's here for reunion. He says gently, "Come closer to me." They hesitantly shuffle forward. "I am your brother Joseph," he repeats, "the one you sold into Egypt." And then he says something that completely flips the script on their guilt and shame. "And now do not be distressed. Don't be angry with yourselves for selling me here, because it was to save lives that God sent me ahead of you." He explains everything. He tells them this wasn't just their mistake. It was part of a divine plan far bigger than any of them. God sent me ahead of you to preserve a remnant on earth and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So then it was not you who sent me here, but God. Think about that. He reframes the worst betrayal of his life as the very act that would save them all. He's not just forgiving them. He's showing them that a sovereign God was working through their evil for an ultimate good. He tells them, "God has made me Lord of all Egypt." And then he gives them an urgent command. "Hurry, go back to my father. Tell him his son Joseph is alive. Tell him God has made me ruler of all Egypt and that he must come down here to me. Don't delay. You'll live near me in Goshen, you, your children, your grandchildren, all your flocks and herds. The famine has 5 years left, but I will provide for you here. I will take care of you." In one single, breathtaking moment, decades of pain are washed away by a flood of forgiveness, grace, and a revelation of God's incredible, redemptive plan. The story wasn't over when they threw him in the pit. It was just beginning.